The Nephilim, giants among men. In the ancient days, when the world was still young and mankind had just begun to spread across the earth, something extraordinary happened. Creatures of immense size and power walked the land, beings born of divine rebellion and mortal temptation. They were neither fully human nor fully divine, but something far more dangerous, the Nephilim, the giants of old. These giants were unlike anything the world had ever seen, and their story is one of mystery, tragedy, and divine judgment. They were born from a union forbidden by heaven itself, but once unleashed, they left an indelible mark on humanity's early history, one that would echo through the ages. It began in the heavens, when the sons of God, celestial beings known as the Watchers, looked down upon earth and saw the beauty of mortal women. These angels, tasked with overseeing mankind, grew envious of the lives humans led. They longed for the warmth of human companionship, something they were forbidden to experience. But temptation is a powerful force. 200 Watchers, led by a rebellious angel named Semyaza, made a fateful decision. They descended to earth, forsaking their heavenly duties. They took human wives, and together they conceived children. These children, however, were no ordinary offspring. Born from the divine power of the Watchers and the mortality of their human mothers, they were giants, known as the Nephilim. The Nephilim were beings of immense size and strength, standing tall as mountains, with minds that burned with the wisdom of their celestial fathers and the desires of their human blood. Their presence brought chaos and fear. Wherever they walked, the earth trembled. Rivers would bend and change course. Trees were uprooted and mountains crumbled under their feet. But it wasn't just their size that made the Nephilim so feared. Their minds, inherited from the Watchers, were filled with forbidden knowledge, secrets of the cosmos and dark arts that were never meant to be known by mortal men. The Watchers, too, imparted forbidden wisdom to humanity, teaching them the arts of war, sorcery, and alchemy. They revealed the mysteries of the stars, the forging of weapons, and the enchantments of magic. Under their tutelage, humanity's advancement accelerated rapidly, but so did its corruption. Civilizations rose, but they did so in blood. Kingdoms clashed, and the earth was drenched in violence and despair. The Nephilim, drunk on their own power, set themselves up as gods and kings, ruling over men with a cruel hand. They demanded tribute, sacrifices, and worship, plunging the world into an age of darkness. Men, once free, now became slaves to the whims of these giants. The skies were darkened by the smoke of burning cities, and the land groaned under the weight of suffering. The cries of the oppressed reached the heavens, and in their despair, mankind prayed for deliverance from the tyranny of the Nephilim. The Creator had watched long enough. The divine rebellion could not be allowed to continue. The decree went forth. The great flood was to come, an event that would wash the earth clean of the corruption brought by the Nephilim and the Watchers. But before that, the Watchers were to face their punishment. The mighty archangels descended from the heavens and bound the rebellious Watchers, casting them into the abyss, where they would remain imprisoned until the end of time. But the Nephilim remained. Their power still ravaged the earth, and the time for judgment was at hand. The floodwaters began to rise, and the giants, so mighty and proud, were powerless against the will of the Creator. The earth shook as the floodgates of the heavens opened, and the ocean swallowed the land. The Nephilim fought against the rising tides, but their strength was no match for the relentless waters. Their cries echoed across the valleys, but there was no mercy for the children of rebellion. One by one, the giants fell, their colossal forms disappearing beneath the waves, as the world they had dominated for so long was submerged in divine retribution. And so, the age of giants came to an end. The flood cleansed the world, and the memory of the Nephilim faded into myth. But though they were gone, their legacy endured in the whispered stories of ancient peoples. The tales of their terrible reign passed down through generations, warning of the dangers of pride, power, and the consequences of defying the divine order. The Nephilim, giants born of divine rebellion, are a cautionary tale of a time when the boundary between heaven and earth was crossed. Their story serves as a reminder that even the greatest of beings can fall, and that no one, no matter how powerful, is beyond the reach of justice. And so, the world was washed clean, but the echoes of the Nephilim's footsteps still linger in the forgotten corners of the earth, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to search. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and follow for more mystical stories.